Rete. Ha spiazzato molto bene.
Non è gol, 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 non è gol. Sei stato incrocio, sei stato incrocio.
Gol. Bel rigore. Grande grande. Gol.
Quante volte siamo campioni del mondo, campioni del mondo, campioni del mondo, campioni del mondo.
In essence, it's simply man against man, nerve against nerve. Falcao thumps it down the middle. Left nothing to chance. He's done it once tonight. Kane again! Can he retain that freedom now of thought and movement and execution? Quadrado, oh, that's a good one too. You don't take a penalty a whole lot better. 20-year-old kid from Manchester. Rashford, that's good too. Not a foot wrong of Sevilla. Neither goalkeeper yet close to anything. Muriel rolls it in with laudable composure. This has been textbook. Uribe to take them to the cusp. Uribe has hit the frame of the goal and yielded that advantage. Trippier to level it up. And Trippier scores. And it is now, in effect, sudden death. Back up. Pickford stops it. And England now reach out and touch it. England win on penalties. History in itself. England march on for this new team, new territory.
And the host nation holds its breath.
The recent history
is set in the Chile goal. It is a long run from David Luiz, and it is a perfect penalty. Pinilla, brilliant save. He went down the middle. Julio Cesar held his nerve very, very carefully. And Williams put it wide. Chile with the chance to level it up on the pitch during the game. Sanchez saved again by Cesar. Just put everything through that. Bravo is telling him where to go. Holt went the other way, and Claudio Bravo has got the better of him. He just waits. Onto it. And Diaz plants it down the middle. It's 2-2 after 4 kicks. Neymar scores. He has nerves of steel.
Well done, young man. The pressure is on.
Off the post. Brazil win in the most dramatic of circumstances. A nation jumps for joy. A nation excels. It's desperate for Chile, but Chile are going home.
Christian Eriksen of Tottenham Hotspur to get the penalty shootout underway. Eriksen for Denmark, hits the post. The worst possible start. I think Subasic might have got something on it.
Wasn't great from Eriksen. Obviously it wasn't, but just everything just didn't feel right. It was a great save. He goes early, he's big.
The major championship was Euro 92 against Holland, and they won it. That was Denmark. This is Croatia, and Bedell has his save from Schmeichel. We've had 3 penalties in the game, we haven't had one scored yet.
No. Head in hands. It's tough, but that isn't a good one.
Simon Kjær to re-establish a Denmark lead. Man from Sevilla fires it into the net. At last the penalty scored.
You'll never see a goalkeeper save those ones. Absolutely smashes it. Top corner, no chance.
This is the 72nd penalty he has faced. He's saved 21 of them, 2 tonight. Doesn't save that one. Kramaric too cool, a teammate from Leicester City. Not so long ago. Drags it into the corner.
He's complaining about him stopping. That's what Kasper Schmeichel is at the referee about.
Schuker rubs his hands. Trondelli against Subasic. Excellent penalty.
It was good. Very good. And there's no doubt both goalkeepers, big personalities, are intimidating each taker. The referee's half allowing it. And he does just send him the wrong way. He has a look at him. Same side. Or does he change?
He went to the goalkeeper's left before. It's Luka Modric for the second time from the spot tonight. Straight down the middle.
Just that little bit of anger in his celebration. Ooh, the trailing leg of Kasper Schmeichel. So close.
So very, very close. Lasse Schöne of Ajax comes certainly was a big contributor to it. Schöner against Subasic. It's saved by Subasic. He just never ever looked comfortable.
I have to say, these two goalkeepers, when they go the right way, they look absolutely massive. You're going to struggle to get it past them. You're almost waiting for it.
Kasper Schmeichel almost filling the goal with his huge frame. Pivaric curves his run up, and it's saved by Schmeichel. What a shootout! What a
To get to a point where he can then side foot it. Seems like you're having to do an awful lot of work to get to a point where you're going to make a basic contact. Schmeichel.
2-2 the score. It's almost too much for some people to look. Jorgensen! Oh, he saved it! He kept his legs out. He went straight down the middle, and Croatia had the chance to shoot themselves into the quarter-final.
Oh, I didn't like the run-up. It was like he was doing quick feet through ladders. Stopping, starting, stuttering, no momentum whatsoever, and in the end, he doesn't even get a good contact on the ball. Rakitic.
It's not a new experience for him. It may be in a Croatia jersey, but this to put them into the quarter-finals. It's Ivan Rakitic, and for Croatia, it's Ivan the Incredible. When the pressure was on, right at the very end, he took the coolest of kicks. Croatia's golden generation find a way in Nizhny.
As he was in the shootout against Spain, and on that occasion he scored. Smolov against Subasic, and it is first blood, Croatia. A very strange penalty.
Well, he's tried to dink it down the middle and the goalkeeper moves, hasn't he? That's exactly what he's done. He's relying on the goalkeeper moving. And you know something, if he'd put it right in the centre of the goal, he'd have got away with it. It's turned out an easy save for the goalkeeper, because he went to the right side. It's a poor penalty, that goes without saying, but if he put it in the middle of the goal, it actually goes in.
So Subasic saved 3 the other night, and he saved the first tonight. Marcelo Brozovic is next, of Inter Milan. And Brozovic unerringly into an area of the net that Akinfeev was going to find it hard to protect.
Good penalty, very good height.
Next for Russia is Alan Zhagoyev, who wasn't involved in the shootout. He didn't play against Spain, still recovering from injury. Huge talent, cruelly held back by injuries. Zhagoyev for Russia. And they are at least in business in this shootout.
I just felt he had to score there. Good confident penalty, goalkeeper goes the wrong way. Casually side puts it in. And look at him, he's trying to get the crowd going, and it seems to be working.
Remember, they prevailed against Denmark. Russia came through against Spain from the penalty spot. How could he possibly blank out the whistles? Kovacic, great save. Akinfeev had to go a long, long way.
Good stop, really is. I just wonder, John, if Zhagoyev getting the crowd going puts that little bit more pressure on Kovacic there, because for him it's a poor penalty, it really is. Good save though, taking nothing away from the goalkeeper.
Now it's the man that set up this shootout. Brazilian born, a one-time Brazilian international. Now by residency, very much a Russian. It's Mario Fernandes. And he has dragged it awkwardly and agonisingly.
Oh dear. He just went for power, didn't he? Completely miscues it. Oh, just round the wrong side of the post.
What's your strategy when it comes to penalty shootouts? Best taker first
Yes.
or fifth?
Yeah,
or what?
no, I always believe you should have your best goal. The best.
In regular play, he managed to step up and score from the shootout. Luka Modric, Croatia's prime player. And Akinfeev got a big hand to it inside of one post into the directly opposite corner of the net.
That's unbelievable. You've got no idea how close this is. I didn't think it was going in. I really didn't. It's a great save. And I thought it was going to hit the other post and come out, and it just goes inside of the faraway post. Dear me. Now this has to go. Simply has to go.
This is the pensioner, Sergei Ignashevich, 39 in a week's time. The man called out of retirement to help his country. And Ignashevich brook no argument with that.
Really confident penalty. Comes back across it. Goalkeeper going the wrong way.
It looked like he'd won it. Vida versus Akinfeev. And again, extremely confident.
Now this has to go.
Yeah, we're at the point of no return now. This is Russia's fifth penalty. And they trail 3-2, so to score to keep Russia in their own World Cup. Kataev. They are stretching this as far as they can, the hosts.
That was nerveless, it really was. He's looking at the goalkeeper all the way, and just at the last minute sees where the goalkeeper's going, sticks it in the opposite corner. Brilliant penalty.
This to win it for Croatia and to propel them to a World Cup semi-final. Rakitic, the supplier to the stars at Barcelona, now in his own searching spotlight. It's Ivan Rakitic, and it's England against Croatia for a place in the World Cup final. Dalic engulfed.
La final de la Copa del Mundo. Vamos Argentina. Flar para este penal. Flar, atajó Romero, atajó Romero, atajó Romero, atajó Romero. Messi. Ahí va Messi. Messi. ¡Gol! Va Rubén. Rubén. Gol de Holanda. Gol de Holanda. Ahí. Garay, ¡gol! Schneider, atacó Romero, que le gritaba fuerte al medio, atacó Romero. Agüero, gol del Kun Agüero. Kite, va la fiera, Rodríguez, ¡al final! ¡Jugamos la final del mundo, carajo! ¡Gol! ¡Gol! ¡Grítalo, grítalo, grítalo! ¡Jugamos la final del mundo! ¡Jugamos la final del mundo!
Starke Chancen, 1:0 Italien. Damals beim Finale daheim wollte er nicht. Jetzt stellt er sich. Toni Kroos gegen Gianluigi Buffon. Ja! 1:1. Was für eine Nervenbelastung. Sasa gegen Neuer. Yeah! Müller. Es war mal seine Spezialität. Zuletzt leider nicht mehr. Hoch in die Mitte. 2-1 Italien. Ein Tor erzielt vom Punkt. Es ist ja der Wahnsinn. Die beiden sicher. Vorbei. Der ist so wichtig, dieser Schuss. Und er macht ihn. Er macht's. 2-2. Obwohl er vorhin verzögert hat, hatte Neuer die Ecke. Entscheidet er sich wieder für die gleiche, wieder für die rechte. Wieder die Verzögerung und Neuer haut ihn! Nein! Nein! Er trifft. Hummels gegen Buffon. Ganz stark. Es geht weiter. Marco Parol. Sie müssen immer nachziehen. Er muss treffen. Und er trifft! Ja! Buffon guckt nie hin. Boah! Das gibt's doch nicht. Hämmert ihn unter die Latte. Der 8. deutsche Schütze. Super! Super! Vorne los. Neuer! Neuer! Manuel Neuer! Aber wenn er trifft, dann ist Deutschland im Halbfinale. Jonas Hector. Ja! Jonas Hector! Das Drama von Bordeaux endet für Deutschland mit einem Sieg. Die Reise geht weiter. Sie geht weiter ins Halbfinale nach Marseille.
Andres Iniesta. For year after year, the jewel in Spain's crown scores. 1-0 to the Spanish.
It's as calm as you like, isn't it? Fairly central, just waits for Akin 5 to dive. So much experience, that man Iniesta. Superb penalty.
Fedor Smolov for Russia, facing De Gea. Oh, just. But in, and that's all that counts.
It is what constitutes a good penalty. It's not the greatest in fairness. De Gea guesses right, gets out. With the position he's taken up, guessing right, I think he should be saving that really, De Gea.
Won the Champions League in this stadium in a shootout, Gerard Piqué. Piqué for Spain, 2-1 for Spain, kissed the post on the way in. Huge relief.
It's a lovely penalty. Going very early to his left-hand side again, Akinfeev. PK with his head up, he sees the goalkeeper move. You say off the post, superb penalty.
Ignashevich faces De Gea and scores cleverly. Good penalty. 2-2.
Yeah, it's a little stutter in the run-up. That one there just waits for De Gea to move. Good penalty again. Excellent up to now.
2-2 it is, and Koke is next for Spain. Saved by Akinfeev! I've never heard anything like it! Akinfeev saves!
What a moment in the stadium. He guesses right this time, Akinfeev. A little bit off his line has to be said. The referee has been warning the goalkeepers. Koke is inconsolable walking back to the halfway line.
Russia to give them the advantage in the penalty shootout. Golovin scores!
Well, again, he guesses right, goes for power, Golovin. Straight through De Gea. Oh.
Been very close to 2 De Gea. Sergio Ramos. Spain's second most capped player ever. Scores. 3-3 for the moment.
The captain certainly stepped up there. Only guessed the right way on one penalty, Akinfeev. That's the one he saved. Lovely penalty by Ramos.
Lived in Spain since the age of 5. Brought through at Real Madrid. Plays for Villarreal. Speaks perfect Spanish. Makes it 4-3 to Russia.
Goes very early again, De Gea. His foot to it, didn't he? Straight down the middle.
Iniesta cannot face what is about to happen. Yes, he can. Iago Aspas for Spain, got to score, and has not! Incredible! Spain are out, and the hosts are through to the last 8 of their own World Cup. Russia march on, and Spain lost their nerve, deafened by the Luzhniki, and are out.
What a moment! Yes. Yes, the right way again. He goes a little bit early, straight down the middle. It's a weak penalty, but credit Akinfeev. 2 penalties
on the line for Brazil. Matthias Ginter, a World Cup winner in Brazil with Germany. Ginter gives Germany the advantage in the penalty shootout.
Perfect strike.
On level terms in the penalty shootout. Wiverton can't watch. Renato Augusto goes good. The former German-based midfielder strikes it cleanly, strikes it high, and 1-1 it is.
He deserved that.
Gnabry, oh, nearly denied by Wiverton. There was a big touch by the Brazilian keeper, but can't quick. But needs to score here to keep Brazil on 2-2, and does so. Met with a roar of approval. Germany across all youth teams, searching for gold here. Tucks it in safely.
We made him wait too. And Grant was ice cool in
recent years. The 23-year-old, son of a World Cup winner, Mazinho. Goes good, the Barcelona man. The younger brother of Thiago and Gnabry have all gone good for Germany. This is Zula to make it 4 from 4. Goes the right side as Weverton, but Zula too powerful. And he gives Germany a 4-3. Is he to make the critical error? His star has risen. Can he tuck this away? A little stutter in the run, but he does so, and it's 4-4 in the penalty shootout. We've got to go to... And a goal against Nigeria in the semi-final. Niels Petersen of Freiburg, one of the overage players for Germany, steps up. Denied by Weverton! The roof, if there were one, would have been completely off now. The Atlético Paranaense goalkeeper Weverton. Such surprise. He's gifted Neymar the opportunity to conclude it here. Neymar of Barcelona, of Brazil, gives Brazil their first ever World Cup Olympic gold medal. Such delight, sheer joy, and the pain of the 7-1 loss to Germany at the World Cup forgotten. There is Kloss now in Brazilian football once more. The only piece of silverware missing from Brazil's enormous, exceptional, extended...
España lanzando. Rui Patricio, bajo palos. Le dice el árbitro a Casillas que se ponga un poquito más atrás, que ahí le molesta. Ojo a Xabi Alonso. Primer penalti para la Roja. No se puede fallar. Ahí va Xabi Alonso. Le pega Alonso. Lo paró Rui Patricio. Ha parado Rui Patricio el primer penalti. Lo lanzó bien Xavi. Buscando tranquilo bajo palos. Aprieta las manos. Ahí va Moutinho, toma carrerilla, le pega con la derecha.
¡Vamos, Iker!
¡El santo! ¡Pero qué bueno es! ¡Lo ha parado Casillas! ¡Saltan los jugadores!
Bien.
Bien le esperó. ¡Qué grande es!
Todavía. Vamos, Andrés. Tiene que ser el primero. 0-0. Segundo tiro de España. ¡Iniesta, gol!
Bien, bien.
¡Gol de España! 1-0.
Vamos.
Bien, Andrés.
Hay que parar este, ¿eh? Lo va a tirar Pepe. Qué tranquilo está Iker.
Pepe contra Casillas.
Páralo.
Vamos, Iker.
Páralo.
Vamos, Iker. Mucha carrerilla de Pepe. Tiene miedo. Ir al árbitro. Allá va Pepe. Vamos, Iker.
Fuerte.
La pega Pepe. Casi la atrapa Iker.
Parecía que iba a pegarle a reventar, pero le pegó más rasito junto a la pelota. Punto de penalti. Toda España pendiente de este momento. Jugándonos el pase a la final. Rui Patricio paró el primero. Vamos, Piqué, que no va a fallar. Le pega Piqué.
Sí, muy
bien. Parecido al de Pepe, pero un poquito más alto. 2-1 ha marcado Piqué. Hay que parar este, si paramos este a la final, Españoles, Casillas bajo palos. Vamos a ver si lo paramos o lo falla. Y nos ponemos por delante en la tanda. Le pega Nani. Madre mía.
Y además la paradiña que ha hecho es legal porque es antes de tener el pie de apoyo al lado del balón.
Empate a 2.
Penalti. Cuarto penalti ya en la tanda para España. Ramos chuta.
Uy, bueno, lo que ha hecho Ramos. Ahí va lo que ha hecho Ramos. Toma.
Puede poner el empate a 3 y que quede para el último lanzamiento. Bruno Alves. Vamos, Iker. El santo.
¡Lo falló! ¡Uno más! ¡Lo ha fallado!
Hay que meter
Calma, pibe.
Si marca España, si marca Fábregas. ¡Otra vez Fábregas!
Le habla a la pelota exactamente igual que en Austria.
Ahí va Fábregas, lo hizo en Viena. Lo quiere hacer en Donetsk. Ahí va Ses. Pierna derecha. ¡Sí! España es finalista. Otra vez Fábregas.
Taking the first penalty.
Mati Fernandez with a cannon shot to start as Chile. Bravo dancing on his line. Messi, 3 steps, strikes low to the corner. We're tied at 1.
Looks him in the eye and reads him.
A straightaway approach. Romero heels on line. Oh, he got a hand on it, but he couldn't stop it. Chile back in front.
Again, just the requisite power from Arturo.
To erase the memories of that miss in regulation. Against Bravo! and he sails it all the way to the stands. Gonzalo Higuain, the clay feet crumble. Straight approach from Arangis. Blasted low. He guessed the right way, but Romero couldn't stop it.
What confidence from him.
Bravo, dancing side to side. The whistle, the approach. Low and denied. Bravo with the stop. And Chile on the doorstep.
Brilliant reading of the mind by Claudio Bravo, living up to his name. Looks at Banega.
First Copa America.
What a man to win it. The Arsenal.
Chile is champion.
No more deserved striker, hero than this man who stood up tonight and wore pressure, not like a necklace of sledgehammers, but a necklace of pure Cartier diamonds. Alexis Sanchez comes through.
It's Everton against Alisson, very much of Liverpool. Vlasic scores, and emphatically so. He's already wrapped up a few good games for Real Madrid, some very good games. How are his nerves? It's a Neymar-style approach, but it's a save from Livakovic, who's at it again for Croatia. Meyer, left-footed. And Meyer scores, and he went down the middle too. Score to make sure this doesn't run away from his nation. Score. 2-1 Croatia after 2 kicks each. But it had to be another one. It's a really good spot kick though from that man. Now it is those years in the game. All of those accolades. Now a pressure penalty. What pressure. What pressure on Luka Modric's shoulders. He showed no signs of any. And he scores. Up to the task. Brazil still in this, but they need it all. The last substitute. But he's taken Croatia to the brink of the World Cup semi-final with that. Vukovic or Brazil are out of the World Cup. And he hasn't done it! Croatia have yet again! They truly are a footballing miracle! Neymar hostile approach. But it's a save from Livakovic. And Maya scores, and he went down the... And Casemiro does all of those accolades. Now a pressure penalty. More pressure. And he scores. But he's taken Croatia to... And he hasn't done it! Croatia have yet again! They truly are a footballing miracle!
There's anything you can do, I can do better. He's saying, you get two, I'm going to get...
Should be. Mbappe will go first for France. And Mbappe will score for France. 3 times on the spot. Never going to be the case with Lionel Messi. And he rolls it in. Well, that's stylish. That's incredible. Saved by Martinez. And Dybala does it. Straight down the middle. Wide! Could put Argentina on the brink here. Paredes does exactly what he had to do. Kolo Muani must score, and he has.
Eyes on the goalkeeper, little look at the football.
It's the Real Madrid man against Dane St. Clair. And he scores. Well taken.
Yeah, similar place to Jonathan David. Dane St. Clair went the right way and wasn't far away from that, but the penalty was nice and...
Lambito made to 8. What a tournament he's had.
Lambito coolly, calmly slots it home. He has scored in both shootouts in this Copa America.
Stutter step from Bombito, giving himself the time.
Went to the same spot as he did in the quarter-final. Here's Betancourt, who scored as the second taker against Brazil, and he scores again.
Very much unsavable, that penalty from the Tottenham Hotspur man, Rodrigo Betancourt.
The winning penalty against Venezuela. Now he goes at number 3. The man from Marseille.
Denied. Rochette with the save.
And it's a cruel game, football. The game's best player.
Darius Guetta, who took 3rd and scored against Brazil, and he does so against Canada. And it's advantage Uruguay. After 3 penalties each, they've scored. Mathieu Chouanière on his first start for Canada.
Chouanière drives it home. Rochette got a hand but couldn't keep it out.
That's the way to hit a penalty.
Luis Suarez. Uruguay with 3 for 3. 4 for 4 as Suarez, on what could be his final international appearance, scores to take it to penalties and then makes no mistake in the shootout. He scored against Venezuela, having seen his penalty saved at the World Cup. Canada's captain off the bar. Uruguay will finish in 3rd place at Copa America. It ends in heartbreak for Canada as Alphonso Davies hits the bar.
That's the history, that was then. This is now. Locatelli against Unai Simon. First penalty of 10. Saved! Early days in this shootout. But can he give Spain the advantage? Facing Donnarumma in the Italian goal. He's missed it. It's been a tournament of missed penalties, and Spain have been as guilty as anyone. Side on the scoreboard. Italy.
Head of midfielders and forwards always baffles me.
Bonucci has a couple of significant misses in shootouts on his CV, but he strides forward anyway and scores this one. And here's Thiago Alcantara. Oh. Takes a bit of doing. On late in the game. Scores confidently.
What a penalty.
The equaliser for Spain. And now faces Donnarumma with Italy 3-2 up, and this Spain's penalty in hand. And it's saved by Donnarumma. That finished back in May, but very seldom. It'll be the hop, skip and a jump from Jorginho. And if he scores, Italy have won. And he does! Italy of Euro 2020. Luis Enrique's Spain are beaten. What a night at Wembley.
Switzerland goalkeeper Jan Sommer. And scores again.
Psychologically going.
And Pickford saves! England fans go crazy.
And penalties.
Perfect penalty. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way.
Just as I talked about. Much better that time from Cher.
Pickford was trying everything.
Yeah. Well, he sure took his time, Ian. You have to think that last miss was going through his head.
Keep Switzerland in business. No stopping that. Traceable it really.
For a man.
Scores as well. 4 out of 4.
Effective at this level. He just watches Summer. Doesn't even look at the...
Calm as you like.
What a great penalty this is. Jordan Pickford even complaining.
And he does! The roof comes off in Dusseldorf. England are through to the semis. Knocked right back by Ricardo. Another save.
Right into the corner. Nerves are drawn so tight to breaking point. Carragher. He saved it. It is. Portugal are World Cup semi-finalists. And England, as usual, lose on a penalty shootout. History has repeated itself. He's got the beating of England again. It's the end for Sven-Göran Eriksson.
If there's anything you can do, I can do better. Saying you get 2, I'm going to get 3.
Mbappe will go first for France. And Mbappe will score for France. 3 times on the spot. Never going to be the case with Lionel Messi. And he rolls it in. Well, that's stylish. That's incredible. Saved by Martinez. And Dybala does it. Straight down the middle. Wide. Could put Argentina on the brink here. Exactly what he had to do. Kolo Muani must score.